Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today is Saturday, and we are here with a fantastic and interesting quiz, The Purple Book. And today we are going to discuss about the black holes. Isn't it a fascinating title? Yes, of course. I am very much excited to know about this and to conduct this quiz and to enlighten our students about this wonderful and fascinating topic. We have Mr. Yasir Malik with us from United Kingdom. Yasir Malik, good evening and welcome to the show, The Purple Book.
Good evening, ma'am, and good evening, all the participants here. And thank you for inviting me. Delighted to be here again.
How are you?
I am very well, thank you, ma'am. And I have, like every week, been waiting for this moment and this time when, yes, it will be an interesting opportunity to impart some information and receive some interesting answers.
Today you are wearing very bright and lovely sweater.
Oh, of course, yes. This is something which all the participants must see, as long as they don't lose a track of what the topic is and don't mistake in their questions. So, participants, all of you, brace yourself to watch my lovely Christmas sweater here. That's
Just a minute, just a minute.
or maybe I can
Yes.
just stand
Wow,
up.
it's very nice.
Yeah. How's that
Oh
now?
my God.
Yeah, and that
Yeah,
that is a
great.
character from the cartoon The
Mhm.
Simpsons. His name is Bart Simpson. He's probably the most idiot male on the face of Earth.
Really? He he is the
that's
one.
that's how the
He
that's how the
is the only
character.
one.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I actually quiz these children, because I feel like these are far smarter than I am, and so that's why I have just put on Bart Simpson here on.
But you said that he is the only one
He
on this
is
earth.
probably the most idiotic male character who
Hmm.
doesn't have two brain cells in his mind. So he was once working in a lab, and he came out of the lab. He found that he has some nuclear fission material in his pocket, and he thought, "Oh, what is that?" He just threw it out of the window while driving the car. So
What was that?
that was a radioactive material which is supposed to be properly discarded, was
Oh,
mistakenly in his pocket, and thought, "What is that? I don't need it," and he threw it out of the car. So, anyways, that's just one of the episodes of the many. Uh,
okay, yeah, sir. So
so, ma'am, how
I
have
think
you
let's
been?
start waiting. Yes, pardon?
Yeah, um, I I would just start with my uh, quiz. And before that, I would just briefly discuss with the lovely, fascinating topic that you have chosen this time, which is black holes. Well, these days, a lot of students know about black hole. Back when I was growing up, I also had fascination with black holes, but not a lot of information was out there about black holes. So black holes are these massive holes, or rather, these are points of enigma in the universe where nothing escapes from. So everything that comes near to black hole gets sucked in. Even light cannot escape out of black hole, and that's where the density is the maximum in the whole universe. So imagine, just imagine picking up uh, a small thimble from black hole. Just a small pebble from black hole would weigh as much as the entire earth, or probably more. So just imagine the amount of density that is there in black holes. And black holes are generally found in the center of the galaxies. Okay, and basically what happens is that these stars that we see, the sun and the stars, they grow big, and when they age they grow big, and they become supernova. And then they either uh, blast happens, and then they release their energy and they become a small uh, white dwarf which dies, which is again a star if that is the size of 1.4 times the earth, or it becomes a neutron star. uh, if it becomes a neutron star, then it is destined to become a black hole. And some of the black holes can be very small, like stellar black holes, but some can be super massive. And lately what has been known is that these black holes also collide among each other. Sorry, excuse me. And these black holes also collide with one each other, and they collide and they become one giant black hole. That's how it also happens. Furthermore, what has also been known is that there is such an extreme density inside these black holes that sometimes, you know, it is difficult to understand what the definition of time would be inside these black holes. And that's why scientists have proposed that inside black hole, the time has a very different meaning. So it is infinite. You go there and time wouldn't change at all because of the density that is there. It is so dense that time there would stop. So ultimately, every single second of yours would be infinite. And that is interesting, isn't it? Just imagine being inside a black hole. But if you approach near a black hole, you would die, or you would become stretched like fine wires, and that is known as spaghettification. You would become like vermicelli, like fine wires, because the sucking property of black hole is so massive. And one of the great scientists to have discovered black hole and to have written about black hole was the well-known name Stephen Hawking, who died very recently. And he was a man who has written a wonderful book on black holes. And I urge my listeners to read it whenever they can, whenever they think they have. And it's a very simply written book, a lot of physics equation, of course, but it would be a very interesting read. And the title of the book is Black Holes and Baby Universes. Black Holes and Baby Universe is a very interesting book. Do read it when you get the time. There's another book that's a very well known book by Stephen Hawking, which is A Brief History of Time, in which also he has discussed how black holes could be the reality of the universe, and ultimately the universe would collapse around a black hole. Anyways, so before moving ahead to the quiz, there is a bit of a challenge that I would like to give to ma'am before starting. And ma'am, my
Yes.
question to you is to
Hmm.
identify this sound that you are going to hear. What kind of sound is that? And I will play the sound for you now.
That sound should not have the copyright, because last time when we played the song, YouTube has objected that it has copyright.
Aha! Oh, okay. No, 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 not this sound, not this sound. The sound that is about to come when I'll say, uh, now, what is this sound? Can you hear it?
I think when a storm comes, no water.
No. Have a think again. This is the very sound
Earth moving.
of
Hmm.
two black holes colliding. Once this is the
Oh,
actual sound which the scientists have from NASA have discovered, the actual sound when two black holes collide, that is the sound that they give. And again, listen to it once again.
if I would have guessed whole of my life, I would have never guessed this, what you have mentioned just now. Two black holes colliding together.
Two black, and they
Okay.
emit a certain kind of sound, and that is what the scientists have captured, which was a big news last year. So this is the actual sound. So anyways, it gets interesting and interesting, and I can discuss black holes, the topic of black holes, for a very long time. But I think we must now start quizzing our younger viewers. Of course, there are some interesting set of questions that you have put. Some, yeah, some I find
Some are quite
rather,
difficult. Even I was not able to find out the answers
yeah.
of those. They were so
But
difficult.
I think, yeah, that would be a good challenge for these young minds. So let's challenge them, let's quiz them, and see what they come up with. So, boys and girls, hope you are ready. Black holes was the
So
topic that
yes,
you guys picked.
my dear,
So here
yes.
it is.
Here we have the code 399644. This is the code you have to enter in the quizzes app. First of all, you go and then type joinmyquiz.com on Google. If you don't have quizzes app, if you have quizzes app, then directly you can enter the code 399644, and then you can join the quiz. The people who are on YouTube watching our program, they can also enter 399644 on the quizzes app, or otherwise directly type joinmyquiz.com on Google, and then you can enter the code and write your proper name, because without your name we won't be able to identify that who you are, and if you are going to get the positions or the high scorer you are, you won't be getting the chance to appear for the mega quiz in the semi-final and the finals. Here I can see 15 of them have already joined. Shall we start?
That's great. That's great. Let's see if we can have some more coming up.
Let me just check if somebody has some queries anywhere, either on the Zoom or on YouTube. Because many children, they approach, they want to participate in this, because this quiz is catching now lots of interest and attention from the people, from the children especially, but they're unable to join. At times after the quiz they approach me and say that we were not able to join us.
So once again, you have to go on joinmyquiz.com, join the quizzes app, enter this code, and you can do that also via YouTube. And then you have to type in your full name, proper name, not the name that your friends call you with, and then we'll start with the quiz.
Exactly.
Is,
On YouTube still the people are asking what is the code, although it is appearing on the screen, but still they ask.
You can, ma'am, perhaps type it in the comment section so they would have.
Yeah, I typed now. So I think now we have 20 participants. We can start the quiz.
We have
all the best.
Right. So I think we can start the quiz now. Ma'am has pushed the start button. All the best to you, participants. 4, 3, 2, 1. The quiz starts. Okay. The questions are here. The first question comes to you is, if a dying star score, I think, ma'am, we can perhaps lower the volume so that they can listen to the question, because otherwise it might be a little disturbing. Ma'am, is it possible for you to just...
Yes. I was thinking the same, that this voice is very annoying voice.
It is annoying, and at the same time, my voice is also not very good, so it will be too much of annoyance for these kids.
Don't
Anyways,
be so much.
let's quiz the young minds. Okay, the first question that's for you is, if a dying star core is less than 1.4 times the mass of the sun, it becomes, what does it become? It becomes a white dwarf, it becomes a neutron star, it becomes a red giant, or a black hole. That's the first question. The second question that's on your screen is, if a dying star's core is between 1.4 and 2.8 times the sun's mass, it becomes, what does it become? A white star, a white dwarf, a neutron star, a red giant, or a black hole? Wow, these are proper questions. These are tough questions. Yeah, I think today you kids would be challenged with your understanding of black holes. Anyways, the third question. For Earth, the escape velocity, wonderful question. The escape velocity is about, what is the escape velocity? 100 kilometers per hour, 100 kilometers per second. Now, 11 kilometers per second, sorry. 600 kilometers per hour or 600 kilometers per second. Interesting. Fourth question. A neutron star with its immense gravity can have an escape velocity that is up to what? Option A, 1/4 of the speed of light, half the speed of light, the speed of light, twice the speed of light. Interesting. Fifth question. Nothing can escape, not even light, once this neutron star shrinks to what size? Roughly 1.8 kilometer of roughly 1.8 kilometer, roughly 8.1 kilometer, roughly 18 kilometers, roughly 81 kilometers. To become a black hole, the original star must have a mass of more than one fourth the size of one fourth the sun's mass, more than one fourth times the sun's mass, or more than 4 times the sun's mass, or more than 20 times the sun's mass. That was the seventh question, perhaps, for you. Now, the eighth question. How big is a solar mass? Okay. The size of the Earth, the size of the Sun, the size of the star at J, blah, 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 or the size of 20,000 into 20,000 into 20,000 mile cube. Imagine and do that calculation if you can. Right. The ninth question is about, what are the two main causes of black holes, stellar and supermassive? Oh, I think I discussed that. Micro and intermediate, stellar and intermediate, intermediate and supermassive. The closest black hole from Earth is how many light years away? 20,000, 27,000, 270,000, 17,000, or 37,000. Wow, interesting question. And how does the light distort? How do the black holes distort light? That is the next question. The 11th question. It makes the ring of light around itself. It curves the light to 290 degrees of an angle, or it makes the sky around it all white for a while, or it is unknown. Absolutely. How does it do? The 12th question. When your body goes inside a black hole, the stretching effect is called as, I think I discussed that. Spaghettification, stretchification, longification, or sausagification. Interesting names. 13th. What kind of a black hole can make a wormhole? Wormhole are another interesting topic. So with wormholes, you can actually go from one universe to another universe. They are shortcuts to different universes, isn't it? Spinning, moving, decaying, or radioactive. What kind of a wormhole is in a black hole? And how do we spot black holes? What is the technique? The next question is about that. So you have 4 options. You have to choose one of the options there. The 15th question. Where are the most supermassive black holes found? In most constellations? Or is it unknown? Or is it in the center of the most galaxies that these supermassive black holes are found? Or right next to large stars? Right. And what was discovered at the first black hole, the proper name of the first black hole? So the way these black holes are named are after the kind of stars that they were, and then, or near to the stars that they have been found. So was it named 1x Cygnus, Cygnus 1x, Cygnus x1, or Cygnus xx1? How many light years is the nearest black holes away? 100, 1000, 10, just one. Even 1 light year away would be a lot of distance. Imagine traveling at the speed of 300,000 kilometers per second for whole 1 year to reach that place. That is 1 light year. Okay, where is it located? In space? Oh, you have been shown a picture and you have been asked where is it located, and you have been given options. So you can look at your screen and answer that question. The 19th question. What is a black hole? what is what is a total kind of black hole? Is it a sun? Is it a planet? Is it a moon? Or is it a force that pulls objects to it? Interesting. And then, of course, you have to tell, is it real or just these are fictional objects? And what subject and does black hole fall under? I think this is the questions for my younger audiences. Are they subject of math, science, English, or social studies? Hmm. Math, science, English, or social studies. And the 22nd questions: where is the nearest supermassive black hole found? At the center of our solar system, at the center of our galaxy, not near a galaxy or solar system, or on the other end of the universe? That was a 22nd question. And I think with that, I have finished reading the questions for you. It is now up to you to
Thank you very
open.
much. Now let's see what's the
Yeah.
status. Where are
I
they?
think they
How
are
much they
still
have
doing. I
done?
think we still have to give them some time, isn't it? I think they might still be
Yes,
doing.
yes, you are right. You are right.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. Let's give them some time to
yeah,
jostle.
16 of them have already finished out of 33. So not bad.
They
50%
just,
of them.
yeah, but they keep. I think a few of them have are struggling, but let them struggle. I guess we can still give them a few more minutes to.
I couldn't see our topper in this today.
Ma'am, you can always hope for new toppers to come up, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, fine. No, no, she
And
is there. Yes, yes, I saw it now.
and that is exactly the purpose of this show, isn't it? To just get new faces, new toppers. Uh, Everyone has a different specialization. Probably there are some in this quiz who are destined to be scientists or astronauts of tomorrow, and they are being quizzed on black holes.
You
Hmm.
know, Yasir, although I prepare the quiz every week, but
Hmm.
I can very confidently say that these children are more knowledgeable and they are more exposed and they have their knowledge is versatile. Every time we find that someone or other has scored 100%. That's really
Absolutely, ma'am.
very,
I
very
am
surprising for me.
absolutely. Every time I look at the scores, every time I'm flabbergasted to look at what these children can achieve, and I compare myself back when the time that I was their age. Was I any more near to them? And the answer every time comes back on any topic: no. An absolute, a resounding no. Yeah, so I just have to ask them. It's probably something in what they eat, you know. Now, of course, they are eating all these uh, unexciting things, chips and crisps and burgers and pizzas. It's probably that
But
all
my
these.
advice is, Yasir, my advice is don't compare yourself with anyone because God has created only one Yasir in the world.
Well, as it turns out, that one Yasser is not been has is still falling short in front of these young budding minds, isn't it? So of course, yeah, you should be thankful that God hasn't created more than your one Yasser in the world. Otherwise, it would have been a problem for this world, isn't it?
So now I think time is over. We have to look at the time, and 22 of them have already completed out of 35. So
Hmm.
here we end the quiz.
The
And
time is running out, and the time comes to an end, and we now would have the results in front of us and see who comes up as the winner of this quiz. Hey, Aditya, third
Nitya
position.
Sharma and
Aspreen.
Asfreen. Asfreen is a new name this time. Congratulations.
And
And
who was
here
the
we
first?
have the result of all the participants. What a colorful result this time we have.
Aha.
Equal number of pink along with green. So
Who?
congratulations, Nikhil Sharma, Asfreen, Aditya, Anvi Batta, Zainul Hoda, Abbad, Miraj, Nadia Khan, Taif, and one person is with number. I don't know who is this, but I
We
like the
have to
name
call him
number.
up. The guy who's not the guy or the girl who comes up with
Yes.
the
And
on.
then we have number after number, we have Maria. Now let's meet these participants and discuss the quiz. Yes, my dear friends, now you can join us, switch on your video, and please join us here. You can unmute yourself and then you can let's know that how was the quiz today. Next topic is water. Somebody has already given. Thank you very much, Asfareen. Yes, next topic would be water. We have accepted. Now, please join us here. Let's call first Aditya and Nikhil, and then Rabib is also there. Miraj is there.
These Some of these, of course, are now very familiar names, but some of them are definitely new to this quiz. And that's what the whole purpose of this quiz is, to mix the old and the new, to find out, because some of them would be having some strengths, some of them would be weaker in other topics. Of course, there are some all round evergreen toppers that we have, Aditya and Nikhil. Uh, but yeah, it is always interesting to get new names out and new participants in front of us. So next week,
Yes, Nikhil. Let's know from you.
Nikhil, where are you?
Nikhil, unmute yourself and then speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
How was it?
Well done.
Very easy.
Oh,
Nikhil, you are going to teach me from now on. You are going to be my tutor, and I think I'll start learning my stuff from you, ma'am. We should both join Nikhil's classes, isn't it?
no, but Nikhil is saying easy, and Nikhil has scored 81%.
What happened, Nikhil? What happened over the rest 19%?
When it was easy, then where are 20 marks? Where has gone 19
Ma'am, I
marks?
do
81
fast.
you scored.
Ma'am, I do fast.
Okay, so you did fast. That's why you have selected the wrong answers, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
What he's saying is
Okay.
that it was easy only for the questions that he attempted. The rest of the question that he
Yes.
didn't attempt, it was difficult. Okay,
Of
that's
course, it
like
was. It was because I can very confidently say that there were 20% questions quite difficult and 20% questions very easy. Now rest 60% was just average for
you
everyone.
asked me, all the questions were difficult.
Yeah, Aditya, yes, please. What do you have to say?
And the quiz was very easy.
Okay.
Get out from here.
So Aditya has scored 77%. Yes, Aditya.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell me why when it was easy, why your score is such?
Ma'am, sometime my connection is lost and I have to try again and again.
Oh, hard luck, Aditya. I'm sorry for you. But
Okay,
yeah,
so now
I can
Miraj
accept
is
that.
there. Can we ask Miraj?
Miraj, how did you do today?
Good afternoon, ma'am and sir.
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon. Yes, Miraj, how was it?
It was hard.
It was hard. Here it comes. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm. No, Miraj is now today in my category. Thank you for Miraj for giving me some.
I'm really happy about that because I got to know really things like how much mass it should be or something like that. But I'm still happy. But one thing I'm really happy about that I was scared that Halima ma'am would ask me itself to explain instead of Yasser sir, but she didn't. So well, that's a thing I was happy
But
about
I'm
more.
going to ask you to explain it. Explain. How did you find my jumper today? Did that distract you? Did that distract you?
Well, no, I was really busy hearing
Oh,
what you
okay.
were
Great,
again.
great. Well done. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Okay, so
And who
now
do you have?
Nadia is here. How was your score,
Nadia.
Nadia? How did you do?
63 score.
63. Okay, not bad. And
Good stuff. Good
Zanul
stuff.
Huda and Asfareen. Asfareen has done a great job. Where is Asfareen? Let me see Asfareen today. She has scored 86%. Yes, Asfareen, how was it possible? Please unmute and tell us.
I read many times.
You read many times about black holes.
Wow.
Wow, she was well
There's a
prepared. She means
girl. There's a
good.
girl. There's a girl.
Yes.
Wow.
Congratulations. And Maria, how is yours? How have you done?
Ma'am, it was very difficult because what I thought that it must be easy, but it was difficult for me. But still, I scored 60%. So I have to prepare more for this because this is a topic which is of science and it can come in our future. So next time I shall practice more of this, and it can come anytime in our thing. Not only in purple book in future if we go for any competition, so it may come. But I'm happy with my score that whatever I practiced, I got.
Yeah. Or
Oh,
otherwise,
wonderful.
sometimes if you have to travel to black hole, you should have some information about it, isn't it? Otherwise, you would know where you're going.
Yes, right.
Very good.
And you know, Purple Book or JAHAN-E, any program, if you just talk about that, so we always keep in mind that the students are associated with us. So all the programs should be informative and educating them. So that's why this thing also have, we always keep in mind that there are children of different classes, different age group. So we just try to make the quiz in such a way that it is beneficial for everyone. So wish you
Yeah.
all the best. Next time, then we are going to have water, and please drink lots of water if you avoid any type of uh, illnesses or sickness, or if you want to glow, then you have to drink lots of water. Thank you very
That's a
much.
secret that you have let out, ma'am, out of the bag for the glow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Take care. And come for the photograph on the screen, everyone.
Excuse me, ma'am.
And hum honge kamyab. Yes.
Oh,
So
yes.
one important announcement I'll make after your photograph. Just keep smiling. Thank you. So the announcement is that we are going to have our semi-final on 2nd January and
Aha.
our final on 9th January. So 9th January 2021 is our final Purple Book Quiz season 2, and 2nd January is semi-final. And semi-final will be through the quizzes, first round, second round face-to-face, and final will be fully face-to-face. There won't be any quizzes. Is it clear for all? And the topics, whatever we have covered so far, only those topics will be taken in semi-final and final. So please participate in all the rounds. Now we have 2 more rounds. One is going to be on water and the other is going to be on delicacies of India. So these 2 topics more we have to do. And then after that, we will go for semi-final and final.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sir, I really liked your jumper because when you
Did
came
you?
in,
Did
I
you?
thought that
There it is,
wow,
ma'am.
such a lovely
He
dress
said
sir is
that's
wearing right now.
nice. And you like him?
And continuously I was watching that only.
Ah, so finally somebody got distracted, but you won't get
Yes.
extra marks for that.
No, that's why she scored only 60% marks.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know. The next time it will be glitter on that, so everybody would be
Okay,
distracted.
sir.
Okay, good, good.
Thank you
Keep it
very
up.
much. God bless you. Take care and bye-bye.